Hello everyone and welcome to episode 7 of Fat2fit300. I'm Paul and I apologise today if my voice sounds a little bit weird. I've got hay fever, so if it looks like I'm crying, I'm not crying because I've not lost enough weight. I'm crying because of the pollen. No, I'm not joking, but I might look like I am because of the pollen. Before I start, I'm wearing my brand new Bull Strength apparel vest top, which I got yesterday, and I got a few pictures taken in it as well, which I've put up on my Instagram page, which is Fat2fit300. But I thought I'd mention this before I start. The Bull Strength brand, it's a new up and coming brand. It's from Hull, which is where I come from. I know the guy who owns it. He's a really nice guy. He's a really well known bodybuilder in Hull. He's like a powerlifting kind of guy. His stuff's really good. He does joggers, he does vests, t-shirts, hoodies I think. So if you're looking for some new gym wear, get on there because there's some really good stuff on there. And you get like a cool bowl thing on your back, which I'll show you now. See if you can see it. There's like a little bowl at the top, which is quite cool. I picked green actually. You can pretty much get whichever combination you want in terms of colours and things. So they're really cool, so get on that. Okay, so this week I am like this close to my halfway point. I'm 191 pounds and 190 would be my halfway point, so I'm hoping that by next week I'll have passed that. It'd be nice to creep into that 180 kind of into the 180s because that'd be nice. But yeah, I'm 191 at the minute, which I'm happy with. I mean, that means I've lost 19 pounds since I started this, which has been what, like 7 weeks has been now, so it's not bad. 19 pounds over 7 weeks, that's, you know, nearly 10 pounds a month I suppose. So what I looked up this week is I've had, like, there was the Hull Food and Wine Festival last night. Actually, we just called the Hull Food Festival. There was wine there. But I went there last night and I ate. Well, actually, I didn't eat that bad. I thought I would have ate bad. I did have a pint of cider, which is the first alcohol that I've really had since I started doing this. And I did have, food-wise, I had like a Yorkshire pudding, which if you're from the south and don't know what Yorkshire pudding is, then learn what one is. A Yorkshire pudding like wrapped up with some beef inside. So it wasn't too bad, it wasn't like a really bad meal. I threw away the gravy so that it had slightly less calories in. But I thought what I'd focus on this week is, I did some research into cheat meals and whether cheat meals are a good thing, if they're a bad thing, or if you are going to do them, what's the best way to do them, what's the healthiest way to do them, especially if you're losing weight. Okay, so cheat meals. Now, I think a lot of us, or all of us, like the idea of cheat meals being a healthy thing and a good thing for us. And I think there's a kind of slight hopeful feeling when it comes to researching this. I think it's very hard not to be biased. You know, as soon as you see someone going, if you see one guy going, oh yeah, eat pizza and you'll lose weight, and then another guy going, don't eat pizza and you'll lose weight, then you're going to want to listen to this guy, aren't you? But I did a bit of research and looked into it a little bit, and it's a very interesting topic on the internet because people are very 50-50 on it. I found equal amount of research for both sides of it to do with cheat meals, and I've kind of taken elements of both and decided what I'm going to do with that information. I'm by no means, as you know, an expert, so this is more kind of me interpreting it and trying to assess it with a logical brain. So the main thing that I found out is that cheat meals are not the best idea if you're trying to lose weight. However, having a meal that is not as healthy every now and again is an okay idea. I'll explain that a little bit more. So the idea of a cheat meal, from what I know, from what people consider cheat meals that I know, is that they just eat whatever they want. That's not a good idea, for multiple reasons. The first reason is, if you've got used to eating all this healthy food and then you have a meal that's full of sugar and salt and things that are quite addictive, then you will find that you start to crave them foods more. You know, if your taste buds are used to nothing exciting at all, and then you eat something that excites them, then you're going to want to eat that stuff more. Also, if you're wanting to lose weight, it means that each day you need to be in some kind of calorie deficit, whether that's, you know, a couple, like whether that's 10 calories below, or whether that's 100 calories below, 200 calories below, whatever that is. So when I looked into it, I did see that some people are like, it's good for your metabolism to now and again eat something that's going to make it work a bit harder, because it stops your metabolism from becoming lazy. So the interpretation that I got from it is that if you want to have a cheat meal, which I would advise do if you're trying to do something like me, which is a sustainable lifestyle, something that you're going to do hopefully for the rest of your life, then my advice is, if you're going to eat a cheat meal, just balance out the calories as best as possible. So, you know, if you decide that you're going to have, you know, if everyone, for example, if you went to a restaurant, you don't have to be the guy eating salad and, you know, a water, but don't at the same time go, right, I'm going to get 3 portions of fries, I'm going to get the burger, I'm going to get a starter, I'm going to get a dessert, you know, because then that is just going to make your body put on fat. From my research that I've looked at, it's just going to make you gain weight. So I think you can cheat in moderation, and also I think once a week is a bit too frequent, personally for me. I normally go once every couple of weeks, because it's just, the problem is if you're doing it every week, you're going to crave it so much, and you're constantly going to be craving that cheat meal. And the other thing is, from what I've seen, I can undo all the good that I've done in a week over the course of a meal easily. If I ate really well all week and then had a massive takeaway and then finished it off by, you know, eating chocolate and all that other just crappy stuff, then I would definitely undo all the good that I've done that week. So, and then what's the point in eating healthy if you're going to cheat every week and just destroy it? Unless you're trying to maintain, in that case, that's your choice. My kind of conclusion of that is cheat, but cheat in moderation. Cheat every couple of weeks, and even then, just make sure that you're just not going crazy, because it's not good for you at all. But saying that, I mean, I've found food that I enjoy that's healthy as well. You know, I've even found that sometimes the people I'm with are craving something bad for them, and I've stopped craving that, really. You know, when people are going at that place I went to last night, that food festival, you know, I walked past it was like these handmade pizzas. Now normally I'd be all over that. I mean, I'd have jumped at that like the Velociraptor from Jurassic Park, but I just kind of walked by, looked at them, was like, all right, and didn't fancy eating them at all, and instead, like I said, went for that kind of beef thing with that Yorkshire pudding beef thing, which still, that's an example, still wasn't great for me, but would have definitely been better for me than eating this massive pizza that was next door. So yeah, so that's where I'm at basically. I'm happy that I've lost as much weight as I've lost, and I've started to do my research now into things like cheat meals, because I am starting to crave bad food. And a couple of weeks ago I had quite a bad week where I did eat food that I wasn't supposed to. So I'm trying to find a way of fighting back them cravings, and like I said, cheat, but cheat in moderation. Okay, so if you have not added me on Instagram just to see my progress and to get my pictures and things, please do. It's Fat2fit300. And also subscribe to this channel. You'll get a video every week. I'm doing some food reviews as well. I've already recorded one of them. I just need to put it up. I wanted to find a good time to put it up. So I'm doing some food reviews. So you will get, if you subscribe, at the most you're going to get 2 videos popping up a week. So I would love it if people did that, and feel free to comment, because I'm always willing to reply to people in the comments. Okay, thank you very much, and I'll see you next week.